Y'all, it's been 100, almost 100 days, y'all. 100 days of me on my corporate hiatus. And honestly, this is like a full circle. Because day one, I was literally thinking, like, okay, what's my next career move going to be? Am I going to stay in tech? What am I doing next? It was never, oh, I'm going to write fairy tales for Black girls. It came to me so organically. Like, I was literally sitting on my couch watching Cinderella. And then I just asked myself, like, where are the Black fairy tales? Where are the fairy tales for Black girls? I'm not asking for Brandy as Cinderella. And mind you, yes, I know in the Black household, Brandy is Cinderella, but actually she's not. And I'm not asking for a Black Sleeping Beauty or a Black Snow White. Literally, I was asking, where are the original fairy tales where Black girls have always been magic? And somehow that question has turned into like this writing an entire book series, building an entire magical melanated world. I've literally been reading hundreds and hundreds of fairy tales, folklore, researching for my PhD journey, and asking questions I genuinely cannot stop thinking about. I low key might be obsessed. And now I've literally finished 428 pages by itself. I'm even more inspired because reading these old stories has shown me how much storytelling repeats. The princess gets chosen, the woman gets married, somebody has to come save her, beauty gets rewarded, marriage becomes happily ever after. Older women are always the villain. Powerful women are witches. Women who want too much have to pay for it. And obviously, not in every fairy tale follows that exact formula, but the patterns are very much the same. And I keep thinking about what little girls are absorbing before they're even old enough to question the story. Why does happily ever after have to mean somebody has to choose you? Why can't you choose yourself? And I'm not saying like, don't fall in love. But why can't she save the kingdom? Why can't she solve the problem? Why can't she build the legacy? Why can't the biggest adventure of her life have absolutely nothing to do with getting a man? That is the part. That is the part in the plot I want fairy tales for Black girls to do differently. These are girls ages 5 to 10, school-aged girls. I want them reading about courage and imagination and intelligence and integrity and faith and friendship and differences and adventure and magic, travel, girls saving themselves, girls making their own decisions, girls making mistakes, girls figuring it out, and sometimes just ridiculous magical nonsense because children deserve fun too. And I'm not angry, but I'm disappointed that mainstream fantasy had so many opportunities to imagine us at the center and didn't. The disappointment has turned into fuel, and fairy tales for Black girls feels surreal because I didn't plan this. But now I'm here and I'm not stopping. I'm going to keep going like the Energizer Bunny. Stay tender and dangerous.